Hey Aquarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for March 19th, 2025. This is for Aquarius. Last shuffle here for Aquarius. Let's see what's going on. So Aquarius. So this wants to flip out. I'm just going to take it. Deception over the whole reading with the conflict and travel. It seems as though you may feel like something is deceptive in the time that is spent in some form or fashion. Listen. Someone's coming into your life and you may not even, you may not be interested in love at this point. I see someone saying no. Okay, I'm seeing someone saying no. I'm ready to move on. It's time for me to move on, and not knowing that moving on means moving on from the idea that you are, I won't say not interested in love, but the idea that you have full control over your life and such, and you do. Don't get me wrong, you really truly do. But some of us in this energy is saying, that you're not being mindful, very mindful, very demure. Is that what she said? Oh man, some kids in the neighborhood said that to me the other day. Like, that's very mindful, very demure, and I fell out laughing because I'm like, that has become a thing. And it's very true, though, that some of us in this energy would say that I am basing a lot of my decisions on the past. I don't want to deal with either relationships right now or or people in general. Someone is in this space saying, I don't want to deal with people. But I'm seeing that you are meeting with people that are very much so like-minded with you. Even romantically, I'm seeing a very high level soulmate connection coming in. If not, you're already in that connection. And it will feel like, although you may have only known this person for this much time, that time is so much longer, right? This is that energy of saying, oh, Aquarius, how long have you known them? It seems like you guys have been together forever. You'd be like, oh, 4 months. And then you're saying it, repeating it back to yourself. Wait, 4 months? Feels like 40 years, Feels like I've known them since I was born, kind of thing. And, but Spirit is asking you to diversify, to spread your net wide when it comes to the connections that you are making. Some of them, I'm seeing angel number 0606, and they're asking you to speak your truth, express yourself, and to be honest and light about your honesty. Not to be honest and you're barking at people and yelling at people, but you're being honest, but you're also being kind of light about it. Like, well, I mean, what do you, I mean, this is my truth. This is my thing. The Page of Swords is honest. 4 of Swords, 8 of Cups, and the Sun, right? And Justice. These are honest energies, right? But the conflict is being honest while being jovial, by being in a joyful space. That's the conflict. But the travel energy is to say that I am distant because I'm not heard unless I'm loud, or unless I have to be upset. Spirit wants you to stay very grounded as you express yourself. You may feel like that's very deceptive, though, because I don't feel grounded within. I don't feel calm about how I'm feeling. But they want you to be in that space. That if you feel that you need to be, if you can't be gentle about what you're saying, walk away. Get some distance then. You've learned enough in your years, in your travels, to know that that's the only way to conduct yourself in a relationship, or a certain relationships. It may be certain ones that it's like, better than to start yelling at this person or whatever. But you've got to take control of your own narrative, and which way, by being the gentle person, you are saying, my narrative is that I need you to understand me. I need people, or whoever's around me, to really get where I'm coming from. Even if you can't relate, I need you to just get what I'm saying. And the only way to get them to understand what you're saying is to say things slowly, calmly. They'll listen. I'm seeing that you need to, in your spare time, you are saying your, whatever it is that you'll say, right? You set your intentions, you meditate on the people around you. If you are, like, if you're in a relationship, whether you are in one or not, romantically, or you're talking about your friends or coworkers, I want, you're visualizing um, like soulmate connections with people. Soulmates are not just romantic, you know. We have soulmates all around us. Some of us are best friends with our soulmate, right? Platonic relationships, but we love each other to the end of days, right? And if you're not partnered romantically with your soulmate, then your friend takes precedence over that person, because you're not a soulmate, but he or she is, right? Although there's nothing going on there except for just real unconditional love there. And so they're showing that if you are trying to bring those types of connections into your life, and say you already have enough of them, well, then we're strengthening those connections. But if you're bringing them in, then that's about, it's about visualizing what that looks like for you, and sending out positive affirmations. You're looking for people who are mindful at all times and live only within each moment that you both share and have. Like, they're living in that moment, they're mindful, they're paying attention, they're not distracted, they're not looking at their phone just saying, yeah, ooh, that's crazy, wow. They're really listening, they're pausing, listening to your words, taking them in and thinking of a real answer. They're not just throwing out anything. Oh, wait, what did you say? Because I was just, yeah, I was preoccupied. You want people who are really mindful. And so I'm seeing that for you here, that what the travel energy is showing you to walk away, right? If you can't do that. Stuck energy is the Emperor and Three of Wands. Some of you are stuck on waiting, keeping people waiting until you can gain control of yourself, or your energy is in this space. It feels as though the energy around you is actually compelling you to put people on ice until you get yourself under control, until you can get yourself grounded and being mindful in the moment. You're attracting what you are, and you want to be that person who's mindful and focused on the moment right now. If you cannot do that, the energy is almost pushing you to be like, nah, make them wait. Okay? Because if you can't be light about your honesty, if you can't open up and express your emotions, the best is not going to come out of that. And I need to stay where I'm at. I'm seeing that energy. Friends and colleagues here. Once again, I see many different multitudes of relationships, different kinds. Page of Cups, Nine of Swords. And this tells me that these people are concerned about your happiness. They're concerned about things getting better. They don't realize that you taking time to yourself to get things together, they don't realize that your silence is really out of love. Because I love myself, I love the people around me, or they wouldn't be around me. Because you're selective about the people around you. I notice Aquariuses are very selective. They always go, oh, they're so social. And I'm like, Aquariuses do not waste their energy being around people that bring them down, have bad energy. They don't waste their energy on it. They don't even pay you any attention. You could be sitting right there and they'll be like they're like Sagittarius. Who? I don't see anybody. I'm focusing on this, you know. And so I can see that the people around you are misunderstanding something about maybe your silence. Maybe you're just observing things right now. Maybe you're taking time to breathe. And I see people worried around you, like, oh my gosh, Aquarius is not saying anything. Are they ignoring me? It's not ignoring. It's like, if I can't talk to you with respect and dignity right now, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I'm seeing the 11th house, which is something that Aquarius rules the 11th house, but you need to look at your placement in the 11th house in your chart. And I think I've told you guys this before, but the color I keep seeing is auburn for you. And auburn is about grounding oneself. And grounding oneself is about being mindful of the moments that you have. They want you to be, yeah, diverse. They want you to be able to go with the flow, right? I'm seeing being able to go with the flow, but I'm also seeing that you can control the narrative within that flow, right? It's like you can go with the flow, but if you find yourself not being able to flow in a positive way, you you have control. You can step back, right? And there's something about um, understanding this, because I'm seeing angel number 0606. And of course, that's definitely, yeah, 0606 is here. Yeah. They're saying the best is yet to come. I feel like you can already sense that. And that may be why, for some of you, if you start to feel like you're going to be out of pocket or out of character, you may step back. And you would need to. Now's not the time to blast off at all. Not at all. Right? Because I'm seeing the like real, true soulmate energies coming towards you. And you don't want to, these are the kind of energies based after all the fake people that's been coming around. These are the real ones you don't want to mess, you know what I mean? Who wants to mess up real? And so that's what we've got here. So you could be dealing with a Leo. We have Aries. We have those are the main signs. And Libra. Those are the main signs. I'm seeing also another Aquarius or Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So you could be an Aquarius Pisces cusp. You could be dealing with a Pisces Aries cusp, or a Cancer Leo cusp, or Gemini Cancer cusp, or a Libra Scorpio. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.